Welcome back. Brother Reigns here. Please run us up with the likes. I'm going to share with you my journey to 100K, from 2,500 to 100K. I'm going to share with y'all this portfolio that I started with 2,500. As you can see, I'm up now, and this is how much I made in options. I did options like to learn more, to grow my portfolio even more, and I just would like to share with y'all my journey and how's it going in the options and my option plays, so that you can come along with me and share the journey with me. And I'm still doing dividend investing. I'm way up on my dividends. I'll be hitting $100 in dividends here in the next couple weeks. But that being said, let's get on into it. I want to share with y'all how much I made today doing options, and only made this in roughly, I would say, 30 minutes on a 5-minute candle. So let's get into it. This is how much I made right here. This is what I made right here in SPY. And this is what I made in this ticker symbol called ARM Holdings. And so I made that. What I did was I wait for the drawback, and then I charted, and here go my chart that I charted. And with the charts, if you chart it right, and my mentor showed me how, you can steadily grow your account. And he's got $1 million plus account, and I'm trying to get to 100K. And he said if I follow the strategies and follow the key levels, key patterns, key levels, and key conditions, then I can hit to 100K within, he said, within 6 months to maybe 8 months if I do it right. And it depends on how big my contracts are. So the bigger my contracts, the bigger I can hit that number. He said, don't do little contracts. If you're confident, you got your confluence right, and you know your levels, and you're confident that you know how to enter a trade and know how to exit a trade with confidence, he said, you can take your account to the next level. You can double it, triple your account within weeks if you do it right, into months. And then he said that he grew his account to 100K in 4 months. So that's way less than 6 months. And he said what he did was stuck with the strategy. He didn't rush into it. He had to wait until the market settles. Because when the market first opens, right, a lot of people got orders in. You got a lot of buyers. You got a lot of sellers just go crazy. And I noticed that when the market opens at 8:30 or 9:30, for me 8:30, when the market opens, then people go crazy. I could just see it drop or it goes up. I see the market when it just drops or it just shoots skyrockets. That's because a lot of orders being filled. And then it does this and stuff, and people wanting to get in, get their money, get out. He said the best thing to do is wait for all that noise to clear. And he said the first 4 hours of the day when trading, you want to be in and out and done. And then he also gave me some tips. I noticed that when I trade more than twice, like if I trade 3 or 4 times, it's like I always lose my third trade. That's because I get my emotions in the way, and I put my emotions in the way, and I'm like, oh, I'm up. I can make some more. I can do another one. I got a lot of buying power. Buying power means is that you got money into your brokerage account to spend on more options. So I got to a point to where I'm only doing 2 trades, and I'm writing it in my journal. You want to journal when you're doing stock investing, you want to have a journal. So now what I wrote in my journal, I wrote that only take 2 trades a day. Okay. And then I also wrote the time frame. I also wrote after 9:30, around 9:45, 9:30. That's when you want to start looking for your setups and get your charts ready. Well, your charts are already ready, but you'll be looking for your setups to get into the market. Okay. And then I also wrote down that do not let your emotions get in the way. 2 trades, get out, call it good. And I also wrote in my journal that if you lose a trade, you take one more trade, you win the trade, you're done. And then he said, my mentor said that if you lose a trade, you want to be done for the day. And that's what I'm working on now, because I try to I lost the trade and I tried to get into a second trade. And when I got into that second trade, I lost that one too. It wasn't a lot of money. And then I got out. I was done for the day. So he said, if you lose a trade, just be done for the day. And he says, study on why you lost that trade. Study on why you missed your mark. Study on the confluences that you missed. And he says, study those trades so you'll know, and journal it so you'll know not to get in those kind of trades again. So I'm learning as I grow. And I also got my dividends growing. So that's making some income for me. I don't have to worry about nothing. And if you want to get into dividend investing, go to SoFi right here. Link is in the description. And then sign up. And then I'm also getting ready to... I'm doing a masterclass with him, and it's 7 weeks. I'm on week 6 right now. I had to speed up to the class because I got into it like on week 4. I got into it the first week when they were at week 4. But I'm learning the levels. I'm learning the key levels, excuse me. I'm learning the key levels, the key patterns, key conditions, and also I'm learning my time frames. And once you learn your time frames and your key levels and your key conditions and key patterns, you will be successful. And that's all you have to learn. It's kind of overwhelming, especially if you don't know anything about the market. But once you learn it, it'll be like riding a bike. But you have to do it repetitionally. I have to keep repeating it over. Like sometimes I'll say to myself, okay, Brother Rains, what is the key levels? I'll say, resistance, support, resistance zone, support zone, 9 EMA, 50 EMA. So I learned that. And then I'll go to the next one. What are the key patterns? The key patterns is the resistance zone reversal, demand zone reversal, resistance reversal, demand reversal, and trend breakout. Those are the levels that I'm learning in volume. And then on the key conditions, which is the 50 and 90 EMA, the SPY chart, trend, and that's what I'm learning on all those. Sometimes I might miss one or two, but I kind of repetitionally try to learn it so I can learn it. Like you know your own phone number, you want to be able to learn some of these. If you can learn just one good strategy, like you learn your phone number, you're going to be unstoppable. You're going to be dangerous in the market, and you're just going to be a blessing to your family. You'll be able to support them off just trading shares and stocks and stock options. You'll be able to bless your whole entire family. And so I made, a little bit under $100, but I'm happy. I made that in like less than 30 minutes. That's more than people make in an entire day. Some people don't even, like the people that do DoorDash, all that, they don't even make hardly that much. And I did it in 30 minutes. And so I wish that people who were on my, that watches my video know about this. And I'm going to talk about that more. Maybe the algorithm can push me towards that way so they can come into my space and learn that they can make money trading options, stock options, instead of trying to go out there and do Walmart Flex or do some kind of, I guess, hustle where they're sweating and they only make like, oh, I worked 4 hours and only make $30, or I worked 8 hours and only made 120. Imagine doing that in 15 minutes, probably less. It depends on the candles. If you get a 5-minute candle and it just goes crazy, you can make that in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, guys. So that's why we're considered as the 1%ers that knows this. And the other 99, they don't know it. So I love you. I'm going to drop another video of my winnings tomorrow, and I'm going to steady journal it. And tomorrow I'm going to share with you my numbers as of 2 days of winnings. Or I wouldn't say winnings, I would say gains in the stock market. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for liking this video. Please subscribe and come along with me on this journey.